everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the world right now. My name is Gift, and I'm very pleased to be here as your Inner Peace moderator for today. Welcome to the Daily Mind Shower program. We're broadcasting live on 3 different platforms. There's Zoom, Facebook, and YouTube. Wait a moment. Okay. I'm so joyful to welcome all Inner Peace friends from around the world, and especially any new friends who's just joined us today. You're warmly welcome to our Inner Peace family. And this is a place where we'll be enjoying daily meditation, daily wisdom, and daily sharing. So, for any new friends today, to connect better with our Inner Peace friends, please feel free to say hi and chat in the comment. And tell us where you're from. Let's see who's with us today. Okay, we have Hernan from Houston. Good morning. Okay, let's see who else is here with us. Paduma from Nepal. Hello. Some friends from Thailand. Hello. Good. Ano Thai. Atinit. And Kun Songput from Thailand as well. Hello, good evening. Let's see who else is here. Bridget from Philippines. Hello. Yan from Thailand. Hello, good evening. Hi, Mini Vishal. Have Lisa from California. Hello. So many people with us here today. From Bangladesh as well. Hello. Okay. So in a few minutes, we'll welcome our monk to guide us through a meditation session and give us some daily wisdom talk. Our topic for today is Balance Sheet of Life by Monk Shayanon. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I believe now it's time. May I invite Monk Shayanon to begin our session, please?
Hi, everyone. You hear me well? Okay. Today, we will have meditation practice session, and then followed by the Dhamma talk. And in the end, we have question and answer, right? I think we're now ready to practice meditation together. Okay, let's start now. For those who sit on the floor, you can have your right leg on top of your left one, and your right hand on top of your left hand. Let your right index finger touch your left thumb. But if you sit on the chair or the sofa, it's quite similar. Only your feet touch the ground but your right hand on top of your left hand and your right index finger touch your left thumb. Very important that we have to relax all parts of the body. If we have some part of our body tense, we have tension somewhere, our mind will pay attention to that spot. We should free our mind by relaxing all parts of the body. Let's start relaxing from our head to our toes. Start from our forehead, our cheeks, and the muscle in your neck. And the muscle across your shoulders. Relax the muscle in your back, the muscle in your arms, your hands, down to the tips, to your fingertips. Relax the muscle in your back, your belly, your hips, your thighs, your legs, down to the tips of your toes. Relax all parts of the body. Take a couple deep breaths and follow your inhale down to the bottom of your lungs. That's the center of your body. When you breathe in joy, happiness, and serenity. When you breathe out your worries, concerns, stress, and all negativities. So while you breathe in and breathe out, you take in the good thing and take out the bad things. This is the way that starting purify your mind by breathing in good thing, breathing out bad thing. If some thought coming up, pop up to your mind, don't worry about that. Just let go everything. Whatever pop up to your mind, let go. This is the time of doing nothing, not the time to solve any problem. Any problem pop up to your mind, let go, don't follow it, don't solving it. Just let go, whatever pop up, see and let go. If there is many thoughts coming up, because our mind is very powerful, very efficient, it can generate many thoughts at a time. So just don't follow it. When it pop up, let go. Don't analyze it. Don't follow it. Just see, let go, see and let go. If there is some bad experience that try to pop up to bother you, forgive it. If we follow that kind of thoughts, it hurts you. Don't follow it. When it pop up, let go, forgive and forget. Be like sitting in a bus, and the bus running along the road. You look out the window, see many things, see mountains, see birds, see rice fields. Just see and let go, see and let go. Don't try to analyze it. Remember, it's time to do nothing. It's not time to solve the problem. We have a lot of time in the future to solve that problem. Not now. Just see and let go, see and let go. Pretending that you fly up high the sky, above the clouds, above the fog. When we are down here, we will see the cloud in the sky But when we fly up high above the cloud and look into the sky, it's clear blue sky, and we see the horizon very far up down there. If we have experienced flying in the plane, the plane fly high in the sky. Just get out of the plane and fly like a bird, flying in the sky. You feel the fresh air up there. Look into the sky, the clear sky, and make yourself larger and larger. Big enough to see the whole sky is like a clear crystal ball floating at the center of your body. Like a clear crystal ball floating at the center of your body. Keep it there. Focus on that clear crystal ball. And sometimes we say nothing, but our mind still want to say something. Let him say, Samma Alahang, Samma Alahang, Samma Alahang. Easy, slowly, make it simple. Don't force it. Don't push that. Just think of nothing. Stop your thinking. A little bit mindfulness. Only two things we are doing now is focus, concentrate on the clear crystal ball that's floating at the center of your body. And keep reciting the mantra. Samma Alahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. Gently release and relax. Make it simple. Don't force it. Be mindful. Keep reciting Samma Arahang and let the sound of Samma Arahang come out from the center of your body. Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. Samma means the right way, the right path. Arahang means the way or the person who attain the enlightenment. So the right way to attain enlightenment is to purify the mind, ignore the negativity, and still your mind to a certain level. Then reciting Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. when our mind getting still, let's think about good things and merits that we have cultivated and accumulated for many lifetimes. Put those together. Let it generate loving kindness, compassion, generosity, and sympathetic joy into our mind. And then we share that loving kindness and merits to all your friends, your family members, your colleagues, your customer, your students, and all kind of being, human being, animals, and some other kinds of being. Particularly to the one you hate. Share that loving kindness and merits to them in order to forgive each other easily. We have come closer to the end of meditation session. After my blessing in Pali, then we can slowly open our eyes. Sappa Puttha Nupavena, Sappa Dhamma Nupavena, Sappa Sankha Nupavena, Sattha Soti Bhavantu Te. Now we can slowly open our eyes. How was it, everyone? Is it good? I hope you enjoy the meditation session. Okay. Next session will be Dhamma talk. Okay. Our topic today is balance sheet of life. It sounds like accounting, right? I hate accounting because it took me twice to pass the exam when I was in the school. It's very complicated. But after I got a job and to set up and do the engineering, re-engineering the accounting system, I found it very easy, very simple. Let me show you how simple it is. My name is Mang Chayanon. Okay. Make it simple. In accounting, in balance sheet, we have an asset and the liability. An asset is like what we own. And the liability is what we owe. That's simple. In real life, we have something belong to us. And we have something that we borrow from others. That's very simple. Accounting balance sheet. So if we compare to Dhamma, what we own is like a merit, and what we owe is like a demerit. What we own is like a merit, and what we owe is like a demerit. Let's just compare it to make it easy to understand the concept. So we have what we own and what we owe. What we own is merit. What we owe is demerit. I will give you some example to make you understand easily. Suppose you buy a house. Suppose you buy a house. If you pay it in cash, that's no problem. So that house belongs to you with no liability. But most of people buy a house by using the housing loan. This is a liability that we have to pay back those loans equal to the value of our house. See, that's very simple. Now, what we try to do, if we own a house and we have a loan to pay off, if we keep that way, we have house, we have loan to pay back. You know, those two things cannot be zeroed out. But the one most of the bank will let you pay the installment, monthly installment, pay back every month. If you don't have the money to pay the installment, then that's a problem. But if you have your income every month, you can pay the monthly installment. It can be 5 years, 10 years, or something like that, every month. So if you have more income, you have income every month, then you can pay off. See, what you own, your income is what you own. If you have more and more and keep paying the monthly installment every month, then eventually you can pay off the house. So see, what we try to do in real life is to find the income to make your property, make what we own more and more and more, and try to keep the liability, the loan, stay that way, and we try not to create another loan. So that loan will stay that way, but we have more and more and more income. In real life, we do that way. In the Dhamma, same thing. We try to cultivate and accumulate merits and forget about having more loan. Let it stay that way. Eventually, we will free from all loans. Now I think you understand more. I think you understand, easy to understand that. Now I compare to the Dhamma between what we own and what we owe is merit and demerit. If what we own is water and what we owe is rocks. So if we have rocks and water the same level, then we have our boats will get problem, cannot run through the water, run above the water. But if we keep cultivating merits, That means we try to have more and more water, and the level of the water is getting high, getting high. The rocks still there at the bottom of the river, but the water level is high. So the boat will run through, no problem with floating and running and sailing above that water level. See, if we can see under the water, when the water level is high, the rocks still there. The housing loans is there, but it's still there. But if we have more and more income, we cultivate merit more and more, the level of water is getting high. But the rock is still there, but it doesn't bother you. You can run your boat very easily. Let's see. The level of water is going high. If we can see under the water, it's just like this. The rocks is still the rocks under the water, under the water level. But the water level is high. So to enjoy your happy sailing, keep the water level high by cultivating merits regularly, to cultivate more water, so you can sail, you can have the happy sail. See, accounting balances are carried forward to the next year. Every year, if the fiscal year, we will close down the accounting and carry forward to the next fiscal year. And this is the asset is still asset, the liability still liability. We won't zero it out and carry both assets and liability to the next year. What we try to do is keep our asset more and more every year, but make the liability stay the same or get it less and less. That will make security in your business, in your life. Accounting balances carry forward to the next year. And the life balance can also be carried forward to the next life. Our good thing, our merits, our bad thing, our demerits, both can carry over to the next life. I don't force you to believe that. But in Buddhism, it's been taught that merits and the only two things that you can carry over to the next life, merits and demerits, you can carry over to the next life. See, a beautiful house, a luxury cars, your family, your friend, your money in the bank. You cannot carry over to the next life. You cannot carry over to the next life. Only two things that we can carry over to the next life is merit and demerit. So what we try to do is to forget about demerit, and find the way to cultivate and accumulate lifetime by lifetime. Because only two things that we can carry over to the next life. How? Like life balance, good thing, merits, bad thing, demerits. That's what we can carry over to the next life. Don't believe me, but let's believe me that the concept that we cannot carry your house, you cannot carry your money in the bank, you cannot carry your family, your friend to the next lifetime. That's real, the truth. For the next lifetime, it's up to you to believe it or not. But how to cultivate merits is very important. Number one, to give without expecting anything in return. To give, many people it's hard for many people to do that. My property, that's my right in my property. I don't give anything to anyone. But if you can give without expecting anything in return, what you get in return is happiness. Hard to understand, but try that, you will feel happy. Forgive to forget. If you have bad experience, if you cannot forgive, you cannot forget. You keep remembering that. And very often you recall that and hurt yourself. If you can forgive, you can forget. And there is nothing to recall and bother you. Observe precept is quite international concept, not to kill, not to steal, not to do the adultery, not to tell a lie, and not to consume a high degree of alcohol or drugs. Then practice meditation to purify the mind. When you purify the mind, you will regain the power of your mind. Your original mind is very powerful, very efficient. But lifetime by lifetime, the defilement try to steal that power away. So what we try to do is to regain the power of our mind. This fourth thing is the way, the stepping stone to cultivate merit. Keep doing that and rejoice in your merits. Accumulate merits and rejoice in doing that. If you have merits, keep recall that and be happy with that. Every time you feel rejoice in what you have done, the volume of merits will getting bigger and bigger. And remember, the counting units of merit is not linear like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 unit, but it's kind of exponential way. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 6,428, and very soon that you can reach million. So practicing meditation, cultivate merit, and feel rejoice in your merit. Okay, that's it for the day. I hope you can not too hard to understand it, right? And thank you for listening.
Thank you, Monk Shayanon, for sharing the wisdom today. So, how's it, everyone? I hope you got something from it. So, let's start our Q&A, our daily sharing. So, if you have any questions you would like to ask Monk Shayanon, or any thoughts or comments you would like to share, please feel free to send them over to the chat box. Okay, so let's see if we have any comments or questions today. Okay, we have a comment from Lisa. Lisa said, thank you for the wisdom talk today. Yes, I do believe merits and demerit can carry over to the next life. Yeah. We also have a comment from Sunit saying, thank you so much, Venerable Shayanon and MMI team for today's meditation guidance and wisdom talk. She also rejoicing with everyone's merit. Satu ha. Another comment from Lisa saying, I'm grateful, learned, and practiced generosity when I was a little girl from grandma, and giving, do not expect anything in return. Satu ha. Okay, we have a comment from Mini Vishal saying, cultivation of merits is the foundation of life. The more time we spend in cultivating merits, the less time there's left for demerits in our life. Such a good comment. Thank you. We also have a comment from Patricia. Oh, no. It's a question actually. So she asked, when there's a lot of anger, how do you like what do you do to let go of that and get to forgiveness?
Okay. And the easy way to cope with your anger is think that way. You have the right to be angry. But what do you get from your anger? See, when you get angry, you hurt yourself. You feel bad. You suppress yourself. But what you expect in doing that is want to hurt others. But you cannot do that. So the only thing is keep in your mind and, imagine that an anger keep more and more in your mind. What do you feel? You feel hurt. It hurts yourself. So stop hurting yourself. Because the one who hurt you have a good night's sleep. But you keep recalling that incident and hurt yourself. They hurt you once, but you hurt yourself many times more. So if you think that way, it may be easier to understand that what you get from your anger, it's hurting yourself. It's easy to look that way, but most people don't look that way. Most people will look outside, you hurt me. But what do we get is hurt once, and we hurt ourselves many times more. So stop looking outside, looking at your benefit, real benefit. If you try to grab burn a piece of fire and try to throw it to others, you hurt your hand. It may not hurt the one you throw in that. You hurt yourself. You hurt your hand. Okay, is that answering your question?
Wow. Thank you so much, Mang Shannon, for a very nice answer and clear answer. Okay. Okay, let's see if we have any more comments. We have a comment from Thomas saying perfectly clear to understand. Satu Anumotana buonนะครับ. And thank you very much for a wonderful teaching again. Yeah. Another comment from Mini Vishalsha saying, thank you, Mang Shayanon. Good meditation and wisdom talk. I learned a lot from you, and I feel lucky to have so many good people here as Dhamma fellow beings. And I share merits with all of you and rejoice with everyone's merits. Sadhu ha. Okay. So I think that would be all the time that we have for today. Thank you for all your comments and questions. And thank you, Mang Shayanon as well. Thank you everyone for joining our program today. And if you feel good with learning the wisdom and the meditation practice today, please share this video as a rerun to your family, friends, and loved ones so they can watch it and hopefully they can jump in to have a mind shower with us next time. And I rejoice with everyone's spirit. สาธุค่ะ and please come back and have a mind shower time tomorrow again. See you.
Okay.
There is a place for us, a refuge where we can learn, a beautiful place for us, where love is given in return.
A wonderful world peace, a roadmap to happiness, where knowledge is increased, and every nation is blessed. Lead the way extreme, lead away, come explore your dream. We'll teach you how to meditate, feel the power of a brand new day. Come and learn and live the middle way. Come and learn and give the middle way. There is a place for us, a refuge where we can learn, a beautiful place for us, where love is given in return. A wonderful world peace, a roadmap to happiness, where knowledge is increased, and every nation is blessed. Lead the way extreme, lead away, come explore your dream. We'll teach you how to meditate, feel the power of a brand new day. Come and learn and live the middle way. Come and learn and